Yo, what's up everyone? Abigori here today. I'm back with another banger video. So, you guys read the title? You already know what I'm about to talk about today. Let's get straight to it. I know I'm a little kind of late to this, but who cares? You came in to listen to my opinion anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But yeah, man. We have some more AEW drama. This was brought to me by Marcus Brown. He sent me some of this stuff online. So, shouts out to him for this video idea, I guess. But yeah, so apparently there's been an altercation between Britt Baker and MJF and his girl, and because of this altercation, Britt Baker has been suspended, and she was looking towards to a feud with Mercedes Moné. Now, how I feel about this, I'm not really surprised to be honest because it's Tony Khan. Tony Khan, this guy, bro. Oh my goodness. Listen, this guy Tony Khan suspends wrestlers for the most smallest reasons. Literally for the most smallest reasons, bro. And it's really ridiculous because like I've seen I've seen the type of like okay, so we've seen what happened throughout these past couple of years with this guy and his suspending. He suspended Max Caster because he said some controversial stuff about it was about something I forgot what it was about, but I think it was about mental health or something like that. Yeah, he got suspended for that. We all remember when CM Punk got suspended because of that backstage fight he had with the Elite. Oh yeah, that Jack Perry stuff. Jack Perry got suspended and CM Punk ended up getting fired. Which was a real like legitimate reason, to fire somebody. That was like one of the rare occasions that I actually agree with Tony Khan or something. But we go back and forth on it, and now we have this situation. We have this thing right here. Because of this altercation, the feud is now off, and now we don't know what Mercedes is gonna do now. So, this feud thing, it probably wasn't even gonna be that good anyway because this is two overrated wrestlers we're talking about. No, Britt Baker, I don't really think she's that good. She's decent, I guess, but that's about it. And you already know how I feel about Mercedes, man. I've made so many Mercedes videos, so I don't want to talk about it anymore. But yeah, and about this whole thing, of course, Tony Khan, man. Tony Khan, like, you just suspending, some of your best people on the roster, which is still not even that good, by the way, but suspending some of your best people, and you wonder why your ratings are going down. You wonder why. It's because of stuff like this. Like, come on, bro. And if it's for a suspension right here, it goes to shows that Britt Baker never liked MJF in the first place. Because it seemed like they had backstage problems the whole time, so I guess that's what it's going to do for her anyway. But for this situation, it doesn't work. Because you took away, the TV time for these wrestlers. And not only have you done that, you're losing viewers because of it. You know what I'm saying? Look, I get that, nobody wants to be in the drama and everything. I get that. But at the same time, you got to make your money, man. Like, no matter what you do, you got to make your money, bro. And I wouldn't be surprised if Britt Baker ends up leaving AEW. I wouldn't be surprised at all. Because it's literally been the same thing ever since AEW started. The exact same stuff, man. So I don't know what you got going on over here, but you need to fix this. Like, they'll be doing this, man. Like, Cody left, it was going downhill. The booking got worse. And then CM Punk had got fired, or he had eventually left too. and the ratings have went all the way down. When was the last time this company averaged a million viewers? And guys, I said average, not get a million viewers, because we don't count Mercedes Moné's AEW debut. I mean, yeah, sure, they have a million viewers after debut, but what happened towards the rest of the show? Everybody tuned out, and the average was like around 800K. So keep that to yourself. And yeah, man, listen, yeah, Tony Khan, he needs to get this stuff together because it's honestly hurting his company a lot more than what it should be. And none of your stars or your so-called stars, it's not it's not making any value, not making any star power. For all the star power that you have, and this is another thing too. Listen, people come in my comments. Y'all keep saying, "Oh, you only hate on AEW. You don't criticize WWE as much." I mean, yeah, sure, it may seem like it's that way, but the reason why is because at least WWE knows how to fix their mistakes. Tony Khan doesn't know how to do that. Look, this is mistakes that Tony Khan could easily fix. Easy one-on-one bug fixes. But he chooses not to do it. Here's a few examples. All these long 60-minute boring matches that nobody wants to see. Easy example of this was a few weeks ago when they had MJF versus Will Ospreay. And people just let it slide because Will Ospreay is such a good wrestler. Yeah, that's why people let it slide, because he's such a good wrestler, right? So you have a 60-minute match that just takes up half the show. Because, Dynamite is 2 hours. And half of that show, which was 1 hour, was towards that match. This is not the only time Tony Khan has done this. He's done this a couple times, actually. You remember the whole thing with Hangman Adam Page and Bryan Danielson? Uh-huh. Yeah, you remember that too. Oh yeah, there was also Kenny Omega versus Bryan Danielson at Grand Slam a couple years ago. There was also that too. Oh, that was a ridiculous tag team match last year, when that match was like 40 minutes long. I think it was the Young Bucks or FTR or something. I don't know, but yeah, like, come on, man. Listen, nobody wants to see matches all day. Nobody wants to see that, and this will lead to the second problem. You have all these random title matches with no build. I mean, yeah, sure. Will Ospreay and MJF, they have some type of build because MJF took the title, the All American title, what I'm saying, and you have that too. The Swerve Strickland stuff with Bryan Danielson. If he loses, he's gonna retire. I mean, yeah, sure. Some matches have some build. Look, I'm not saying all the matches have to have build. I'm not saying that, but if you want to get the crowd invested, like way more invested, then add some type of story behind it. Because not only are these people wrestling, they're putting on a show for the audience. They're performing for the audience. And normally when they perform, they gotta do lines and stuff. They usually make a story behind it. And when they make a story, people get excited and people are going to care about that type of stuff. So when you add that on to wrestling, it could be 10 times better. Because the match is already there. If you at least gave them a reason to fight, then that would be something right there. Big example, Drew McIntyre and CM Punk. They had their feud going on since what? January this year. And after about like 7-8 months of build, it led up to SummerSlam. I mean, the match was decent, I guess. Because it had it had a lot of pauses and all that stuff, and the bracelet with Larry and AJ name on it. But still, It made people excited for the match because everybody wanted to see what was going to go down. And the whole Judgment Day thing. Uh, all these betrayals and stuff with Dominic Mysterio and Liv Morgan. People want to see what happened next. And that's why people want to tune in for this. You know what I'm saying? Also, the biggest example, Roman Reigns returning. Roman Reigns returned to get his spot back in the bloodline. Well, not really get his spot back, but take an action against Solo Sikoa. Because he said that Roman Reigns was weak. Ever since he lost the title, he's become irrelevant and all that type of stuff. He has this new bloodline with Tamataga, Tagaloa, and Jacob Fatu. And seems like it's going to get a OG bloodline versus new bloodline Survivor Series. And that's what gets the people talking. This gets people talking because you have all this exciting build-up, and this is the same story that's been happening for 4 years now. And it's still relevant right now. And you see for Tony Khan, he doesn't have that type of stuff in his company. He just wants these long, boring matches, and he just expects everybody to like him. This is why AEW is getting so much criticism. And these wrestlers cannot take it. They cannot take none of his criticism. They need to be so surprised with somebody doesn't like what they're doing. It's ridiculous, man. It's really ridiculous. And look, like I said, I'm getting AEW so many chances. I've tried my best. But I just cannot get behind this company if they can't fix their mistakes. And I know people still going to criticize me for this. Look, y'all can say what y'all want. I really don't care. Y'all can say I'm a WWE mark. I really don't care. But on this channel, I speak the truth over here. I do research before I do my videos. And the truth is, Tony Khan needs to fix his mistakes. If he could fix his mistakes, if he could have an actual storyline behind these matches, if he could slow down the pace on these matches, then maybe you actually get some respect. And maybe Dave Meltzer, would toss us down as well. Because, Dave Meltzer just loves his 5-star matches. He loves everything that's happening in New Japan and AAA, all these other companies. You know what I'm saying? But it doesn't really matter what Dave Meltzer races because nobody really pays attention to his ratings anyway, but that's besides the point. The thing is, all these draws in your company, even though not really draws, I mean, who's really a draw? Adam Cole? MJF? Will Ospreay? Bryan Danielson? Come on, man. I mean, y'all ruined Warlow's career. He's in the Undisputed Elite, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he was in that group, yeah. Undisputed Elite. And he's not even doing anything. Powerhouse Hobbs. Y'all was running his career. I know he was TNT champion last year. Yeah, I know he's injured right now, but still. I was barely doing anything with that man. And especially when he was with Ricky Starks, too. I just made that man his whole bodyguard. Like Warlow was doing with MJF. It's the same stuff every time. Just copy paste. And y'all swear y'all expect these people to see this stuff every time. And Marcus hit me up. He said, Rampage had 200K viewers this week. Y'all might as well just cancel that show, bro. Please cancel that show. Nobody's watching Rampage anymore. I'm pretty sure people barely even watching Collision anymore. I might as well just cancel these shows. I might as well just keep Dynamite running along. Because nobody's watching these shows. Especially for 200K. Like, come on, man. I don't want to hear an excuse to myself. Oh, well, Rampage is taped, so nobody really gonna watch the show. It don't matter, bro. I don't want to hear about this 50-year head start excuse either. Because y'all be using the same exact excuses ever since AEW has became a company. The same excuses. Y'all wasn't saying that in the 1990s when WCW was around. I'm pretty sure y'all was saying that, especially since WCW was being WWE. So I'm pretty sure y'all wasn't saying that. So what's the problem now? So why y'all bringing this up now? Like, come on, man. Y'all seriously gotta do better. Seriously, man. But yeah, man, that's all I gotta say about this, bro. I'm just, I'm just done with 20 content and stuff, man. Listen, comment down below what y'all think about this situation. I know it was really supposed to be about Bray Baker and MGF, but it's not really much I could say about it because, it was just an altercation and Bray Baker ended up getting suspended. So, yeah. But yeah, man, like I said, comment down below what y'all think about this situation. I'll try to upload more, but I'm back in school now, so it's probably gonna be half and half. But yeah, man, I'll see y'all boys in the next video. Y'all take care of yourselves. I'm out. Peace.